things. So these are the things what we learned in the last class. That so we learned all these domains. I have shared one slides on all these domains to get your feel so that you can read. Then next one was events class. Remember class. So it's events class is anything which is happening. Okay. Intervention is intervening, happening. So it could be adverse event, it could be clinical events, like sometimes they will say clinical indications and they classify them not as adverse event but clinical events. Okay, some studies do it, not all studies. Then disposition. Disposition is because the subject, for example, this subject doesn't want to continue or have completed the study. That's an event, right? Because it's like they try to think that event is anything which is happening. Okay, happened. So it's an event because you have completed the study, the subject has completed the study, and that's an event. It's the same meaning how we usually in English use the word event.
Yeah.
Then protocol deviation. So deviation has happened. So anything which has happened is an event. Okay. Healthcare encounters. This is a new domain actually now in the CDES. So healthcare encounters, like, but hardly we use it. Like if due to some medication, some doctors you have visited. Okay. So that's a health encounter. Medical history is of course an event which has happened in the past usually, right? So these are all events. So these are all the things which has happened, okay, or happening. Okay. Then we had learned about findings. So findings is anything which is done to be about if there is a test done, right? So like ECG, a lab, then inclusion exclusion. Inclusion exclusion is also under finding because you're finding whether the subjects is to be included or not. So what is the results? Whenever you say what is the results, okay, then those things are going into the findings.
Finding class.
Even the drug accountability, they put it finding because then you are saying because drug accountability, you are seeing whether the subject has taken the drug. It is just giving accountability. Okay. Okay. The subject was supposed to take 30, the subject has taken 20. Okay. And the 10 will go into the intervention because the 10 the subject has taken. Okay. That's why in the finding domain, it is more on, okay, what has happened? Like not happened kind, what is the results? Okay. What if you ask many what questions, usually you will get in the findings class. Okay. Okay. And that so these are the different domains that we have also learned the other day. Okay. So they have actually explained you all the domains under different classes. And if you remember, we said which cannot go into these domains will go for special purpose like the comments and the demography.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is also here. So special actually they start with special purpose and then this is general observation classes. Yeah. These first we had learned classes, then we now had learned domains, and now we will start designing those domains. Okay. So coming back to what I had given you, so okay, once we go to the domains, let me go to that section in the assignment 3.2. Okay. So when we start designing the domain, if you see, okay, when we start designing the domain, what CDISH has done, they don't want you to like they had given because if you have to always remember CDISH is more of a recommendation. It is so definitely FDA says that they want things in CDISC, right? But not all regulators had made it mandatory. CDISC is not a mandatory body. Okay, it's a more of a recommendations. Okay. So what CDISC has done, so they will not give you a CRF page. So we learned that last class that they are not going to design the CRF and give it to you, right? What they are going to tell you is what are the important things that you need to collect for each of the domains. Right? So what they have done is, so every time when we go into domain and see, they had said that, okay, from CDISC perspective, this data field is highly recommended. Okay. That means you should actually from your thing, you should have it. Okay. Unless the sponsor said, no, I don't want it, then it's fine. But otherwise, CDISC is saying you should have it. Okay, highly recommended.
Mhm.
Then they have said recommended or conditional. That means you can have it in the CRF, but
Mhm.
like date of birth, we said, right? So complete date of birth, they prefer complete date of birth. But if you're in a country where you cannot collect complete date of birth, then CDISC is saying it's okay to collect only year. Okay, something like that. So that is recommended and conditional. Okay, so that's why they say R by C. So when we go to the tables, we will see those.
Mhm.
Then what they have is optional. So then they give some fields which they say it's good to have, but it's really optional. Even CDISC is saying optional. So if CDISC says optional, you should think twice whether you should collect it. If it really in the protocol, then you should collect it.
Mhm.
So in the assignment, what I had done I had given you this. I have told you that CDISC, because I wanted you to learn this, that CDISC usually categorize them as highly recommended, recommended, and optional.
Mhm.
Okay. Now what I had given you, I thought you would be able to download it. So I had given you that assignment where I gave you a demographic domain.
Mhm.
I gave you a CRF example for a demographic domain. So if we come to the demography domain, so CDISC has given you this example,
Mhm.
this table, right? This is the CDISC. Sorry, I make it a little smaller for you to see. So CDISC has made this, has plotted this table for you, so that you know what are the things that that should be collected in demography. Then if you
I
see
have one
here,
question
yes,
for
go.
you. What tool you use for the domain designing?
Okay, so the tool depends. So nowadays we have electronics. So that was the class actually we were supposed to learn today. So there are different tools that should be used to design. So now there are different companies, okay, which has designed. So like Oracle, if you have one company which you will like know the name, like so Oracle, they had designed their own database. Okay. When I started working like 20 years back, there was a database Oracle has called Oracle Clinical. Okay, that was for the paper studies. It was very prominent to design this. Okay, then they had come with Oracle RDC, that is Oracle Remote Data Capture. That means it was electronic. Okay, now RDC is there, but they have mostly shelved RDCs. Now there has a new database Oracle has called Oracle Inform. Okay, that's a new database. So that is one of the database that is used to collect it. But because all these databases require license, so I would not be able to show you the databases. One of the databases that I work with, I cannot give you access for that, but I will show you that in the end last class, just for you to know. And then there's another database called Medidata. So Medidata is another big company. Okay, they have a database called Medidata Rave. Okay, so a lot of companies, they either use Oracle Inform, or Oracle Inform is the most expensive one. Okay, then they have Medidata Rave. Okay, which I will show you in the last class, just to give you a flavor of the real databases. Okay, then they have then there's another database, so Medidata Rave. Then there's a database now getting prominent. It's the cost effective. It's called there's a company in Europe called PCG. They have a database called VDoc. Okay, then IBM have their own database. So it depends on some farmers, like big farmers, they always work with Inform, Oracle Inform. Okay. CROs usually they give, like CRO is a contract research which the farmer hires, right? So the CROs usually they give farmers different options. So if you are working in a CRO, it is really on your luck which database you will get to work with. Okay. So there are different databases. So what we will use another database which is like a survey database called Qualtrics. Okay. So when I teach you, I will teach you things on Qualtrics, and we will do assignments in Qualtrics. Okay, because that's also freely available. There's another free available one is RedCap, which is also used by a lot of training companies. Okay. Yeah. So the naming the databases, there are different ones. Okay. Yeah. So, and usually as a data manager, you will not design the database. What you will design is you will design the CRFs, give it to your programmer. Okay. They will design the backend. Yeah.
Mm.
But when this, and then you will do testing whether they have designed it correctly or not. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the reason you need to know all this. So you do not need to know programming as a data manager. They don't, there's some data managers who are trained programmers, like